Hi gang, this is Randy with largemouthbassnation.com. Haven't done a video for a while, given the cold and icy weather we've had in southwest Missouri, but I thought I'd do, this part I'm going to do inside, just so I can zoom in up close on the bait casting reel, and then I'll take you outside. And this is mainly for beginners, how you adjust the drag for accurate casting and less or no backspooling. All right. First of all, most of the reels I use have a dual braking system. They have a dial on the left-hand side on the right-hand reel, opposite of the crank side. They have a dial that either is marked 1 through 10 or 0 through 10, or it's marked little mark, bigger mark, bigger mark, biggest mark. What you want to do when you have, you've already tied on your lure, you want to adjust this. If the reel's new to you, or if you're new to using a bait casting reel, then you'll need to adjust this all the way to its highest setting. In other words, you want the most drag on the back spooling of the reel. Now this side, of course, almost all rods or reels will have this turn knob, and it's the same pressure. I don't want to explain it wrong, so I'm not going to explain it, but that's the other half of the dual. Not to brag, but you should be able to, with a little practice, take a 1/4 ounce or 3/8 ounce, whatever lure you have on. I use a jig, and sometimes I'll have an old beat up jig, and I'll just cut the hook point off because I don't want it sticking. I'm going to show you how to adjust those on the old let the lure drop method of adjustment. So I'll see you here in a minute. You set this knob on maximum when you're first starting out, so that's all the way counterclockwise. All right. Then over here, you don't want it too tight, you don't want it too loose, so I put it about somewhere in the middle. Then I bring, I think you can see it there. So what I'm going to do to start out, to make sure the dual braking system properly set for accurate and longer casting, I'm going to start with it like this. All right, where I've just got the lure on, the lure I'm fishing with, so you can adjust it for different weights of lures. So as you change lures, sometimes you have to adjust it again. But it's real simple and quick to do. Here's basically what you do. You bring it up, the rod tip up to horizontal with the ground. All right. Then you just simply click the button and watch the fall. Now I'm using braided line. All right. It's probably better to do it with the line you fish with the most, but monofilament, braid, it really doesn't matter on this. But then you tighten it some more, hit it again. See, it's still falling pretty fast. And if you could see the spool, you'd notice that the faster it falls, the more that spins, so when it hits the ground, it overspins. All right, now I'm gonna bring it in all the way tight. Now see, it properly adjusted. You can tighten it where it won't, even with it released, it will not, the trigger released, it will not let out line. So what you do from this point right here, hit the button, then you adjust the knob right here, all right, until it just barely starts falling. All right, and then you look at watch your, I usually thumb it, but watch the spool and make sure when it hits the ground, it doesn't overspool any more than maybe a 1/4 or half a rotation of the spool. All right, and then once you have it where it's just perfect, that may be a little tight yet. That's about right. Then you go ahead and make the cast. All right, but you should be able to adjust this out. Now once you've got it that way, I put it about halfway on the dial setting. Then I do the drop again. It didn't overspool hardly at all, and then that releases some of the tension on the spool as you're casting, and you just fine tune these two knobs, folks, until this one's done. When it gets where it drops pretty good and doesn't overspool at all, that's where it needs to be left. But over here then, as it depends on the weight of the lure, just play around with that. And when you find the one that doesn't overspool, but still you can't feel much drag on the line when you're casting, that gives you the farthest cast, that's the one, the setting you want. Okay, I hope this helps, especially for you beginners out there. Bait casting reels are a great thing to use. I switched to them probably 12-15 years ago, and I hardly ever fish with spinning or spin cast anymore. Have a great day. This is Randy from Largemouth Bass Nation. Well, folks, I hope that helped a little bit. I have lots of videos on my YouTube channel at Bassin Fools, Bassin, Fools on YouTube. And this is where these videos are going to be posted. I'm going to do a series and just work up from straight beginner stuff, because you have to learn it sometime and from someone or somehow. And I find YouTube videos, bass fishing videos, that's why I have hundreds of them on our largemouthbassnation.com, how to catch smallmouth, and largemouthbass.com, how to catch morebass.com, etc., and all the corresponding Facebook pages. That's why I try to post up ones that I watch that are informative and good instruction, good teacher, good videos. That's the ones I try to post, and then post from my channel to my Facebook pages. So have a great day, and I'm going fishing tomorrow. I'm excited. It's supposed to be 60 degrees finally here in southwest Missouri, so no icy rain or anything. Have a great day. Bye-bye.